we're short-staffed. We're short, we're overworked, and Kaiser can't retain employees.
We've seen an increased number of volume come into our urgent care because there's no staff in primary and family practice.
The wait is like probably over an hour to 2 hours just to get checked in and then get your blood drawn.
Every room in Kaiser has a PC in it. The doctor walks into that room to look at Health Connect to make sure all your chart information is there. We support that. If we're not there to make sure the machine is working, you will not get the proper care that you need.
I deal with member issues, and since the staffing crisis, members have escalated their issues based on not being able to be seen in a timely manner. It has caused issues with scheduling surgeries, minor procedures, and just routine appointments.
The access for MRIs is out more than, I'm gonna say like 6 weeks right now. So to even get care right now is very challenging for our patients.
I was following up on a patient who sent an email saying she was having some issues with her wound. And upon calling and talking to her, I told her she needed to go to the emergency room. Because of the short staffing, the amount of patients in the emergency, there just weren't any beds even to bring her into the emergency room. So it delayed the doctor seeing her, getting her upstairs. And because of that, she ended up staying in the hospital longer as opposed to if we could have got her in faster than the 8 hours. And I felt bad about that because she's an older patient. And her family had to call from New Jersey and they were trying to check on her and nobody could talk to the son. He was very upset because his mom's 80, she's by herself. And if we had the staffing that we need, he would be able to know how his mother was doing.
I'm giving them the best that I can, but it's that little extra that we're not offering because we're time crunched or we're short-staffed and I have other things that I need to get done. It's just not giving them 100%. We're shortchanging our patients.
We need to be there for our patients. That's what I love about my job, spending all my time with my patients, helping them through the hard times of their life. And they deserve the most time they can get with me and not being cut short or waiting in our lobbies.
I have patients that come in every 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 8 weeks to see us. And when they're telling us that you look like you're having a really hard week because they can tell that we are getting to the point where we're burnt out, that is not something we want them to see. We want them to see us as competent, energetic, loving, and kind people who take good care of them.
In anesthesia, we mainly work in all critical care units. That being said, our margin for error is very minute. These are all critical patients, and missteps can mean a life. Things that you can't take back. It matters because this is going to be a family member that's coming through our OR. Somebody who's going to be possibly being worked on by somebody who is not ready, who's burnt out, who's tired, and who desperately sometimes needs sleep.
I see my coworker for an hour and a half a day. That's the only time we see each other because we're just there to cover each other's lunches, and that's it. It just burns people out doing everything on their own.
I had to step away and go outside the building, ball up in the fetal position, and I just lost it.
I want to make sure that not only our patients are taken care of and are safe, but I want to make sure my fellow brothers and sisters don't have to experience what I'm going through. Having to have management call you, Yvonne, when are you coming back? We need you. Yvonne, how much longer are you going to take off to grieve? Well, you know what? How long is it going to take you to post some positions to backfill to help us out?
The only way that we can help out is if they hire more people. It's stressful because you have over 200 members calling you every day, and you only wish you could do more than that. But sometimes our hands are tied. We can only do so much in 10 hours, 8 hours, 12 hours. You know, we can't be there 24 hours.
We're trying our best with what we have, and we just don't have enough. Whether it goes from staffing to the equipment, we just don't have enough, and we can only do so much.
So it's only fair that you give us the staffing we need so that we can stop being burnt out from taking on extra load, and that you give us more than a video thank you.
So today we're asking for support to make sure that we get these staffing levels up where they need to be.